Children, next one is nest. Children, have you seen the nest anywhere? On the trees or on the buildings also, if you see the apartments. Okay, so nest is a place where the bird builds by itself and it lives, like our houses or homes. Yes or no? Now let us see the nest. Birds are very choosy and prefer to nest in a specific way. They are very choosy. They prefer the nest. They build their nest in a specific way. This is evolutionary and developed over many thousands of years. Evolutionary. What do you mean by evolutionary, children? Which comes from the past. Okay. Evolutionary means from past to present. Past to present is called as evolution. So these birds, okay, are very choosy and prefer to nest in a specific way and developed over many thousands of years. The main purpose is to find a safe place for the birds to lay eggs. Why these nests are there? To lay eggs, children. So, okay, these birds lay eggs in a safer place, that is called as a nest. Incubate. Incubate means to grow. And to raise the breed in a relative safety. Brood means, brood is nothing but offspring or nestling. Nestling or children. The baby birds is called as the brood. So once again I repeat, birds are very choosy and prefer to nest in a specific way. This is evolutionary and developed over many thousands of years. The main purpose is to find a safe place for the bird to lay eggs, incubate and raise their brood in a relative safety. In this regard, we have 5 nest, children. One is adherent. Second one is burrow. Third one is cavity. Fourth one is cup. Fifth one is a pendant. So depending upon the shapes of the nest, the names are given. First one is adherent. Second one is burrow. Third one is cavity. Fourth one is cup. Fifth one is pendant. Okay. Children, now see the types of the nest. First one is adherent. These are very messy. What do you mean by messy, children? Very confusing or disorder. Very confused or disorder. That means we can't find them in an order. Okay, these are very messy but very impressive nests. These are messy but these are very impressive nests, children. Why these are very impressive means, you can see here, often made up of mud and built against a surface like tree, wall or a cliff. So these are made up of mud. So they are built on the tree, mud. So tree, next one is wall or cliff. Tree, wall or cliff. Cliff is it's a steep rock, high surface of the rock, or the wall or a tree, but it is made up of mud. They come in a range of sizes and shapes. So different sizes and shapes are there, children. Different sizes and shapes are there. And here some are conical, some are round, some are V-shaped, depending on upon the bird type. Some are conical in shape, some are round shape, some are V-shape. Some are conical, some are round, some are V-shape. The nest is often built up over time using mud or dirt added in layers and dried between application to form a nice shape. See, this is the nest, children. This nest is built up over time using the mud or dirt added in layers and dried between application to form a nice shape. And these are that means these nests are built with the help of the mud or dirt they are arranged in layers, and afterwards they are even dried. They are even dried, and you can see the nice shape also. Okay. So once again I repeat, these nests are very messy. Messy means confusing, and they are in disorder, but they are very impressive. Often they are made up of mud, children, and built against, where these are built against, say, a surface like a tree or a wall or a cliff. Okay, it's a cliff means a topmost a rock or from the steep also. They come in ranges of sizes and shapes. Some are conical, some are round, and some are V-shaped depending on the bird type. The nest is often built up over time using the mud or dirt added in layers. They are added in layers and dried between application to form, okay, a nice shape. Okay. See children, second one is burrow. And you know that burrow means, yes, under the ground only. Is here, it is very interesting. See children, some birds find comfort in nesting underground. These birds, with the help of the beak, they burrow deep down into the cliff. That means a rock or ground. They can build a chamber. These birds, they can build a chamber to the tunnel to create a safe place to raise their brood. Brood means, I told you already, baby birds. Brood means baby birds. So these mainly these nests are built by the birds for the safety for the eggs and to raise the baby birds, that is brood. So first one, adherent, we have seen, and second one is the burrow. These birds make the burrow in the underground, okay, either into a cliff or ground. They built a chamber of the tunnel to create a safe place to raise their brood. Third one is cavity. The third one is cavity, children. What is the third one? Cavity. These are the nests inside the trees. See children, these are the common we see in a regular places. These are the nests inside the trees. They make the cavity. Many species choose a cavity but rely on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. So many species means the types of birds, choose a cavity but rely on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. So here many species choose a cavity but rely on other species, that depend on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. Being in the heart of their habitat, they are able to raise their brood easily. So here this cavity is nothing but the nest inside the tree. So what these birds will do, the nest inside the tree, which is called cavity, these species, yes, they choose the cavity but they depend on other one also, but rely on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. Being in the heart of their habitat. Being in the habitat means it's a place. Habitat means what is children? Habitat means the place where the organism lives. So habitat means it's a place. Here in this case the habitat is the cavity only. They are able to raise their brood easily. Bird boxes or nest boxes mimic the cavity. So bird boxes are there, no? Or the nest boxes are there, no? They will be resembling. Mimic means resembling. Maybe they appear same like the cavity. So once again see here, cavity is the nest inside the trees. Many species choose a cavity but rely on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. Being in the heart of their habitat. So being in the cavity, they are easily raise their children, baby birds or brood. Bird boxes or nest boxes mimic the cavity. Okay. Now see children, fourth one is the cup. See, this is a cup like one which we see in so many places. So these are often made by birds who make nests from grasses, twigs and mud. Grasses, twigs and mud. So this cup is made Like this, see children, the cup will be, okay, this is like cup, and these are the eggs, and even the grasses is also will be present. Okay, so this cup is made by the birds, okay, from grasses, twigs and mud. They are often sighted in the V of a tree, allowing the bird to feel safe and secure. So we can see this type of cup in the trees, okay. They are very common, and the bird feels safe and secure to lay the eggs and to raise the brood. Next one is pendant. Next one is pendant. Last one children, this is pendant. So depending upon the shapes, the names are given. These are, like the name implies, a swinging hanging nest. So you can see the hanging, long trees or large trees, you can see the hangings. The nest is a cup, spherical or a sack, and is often woven from fine grasses. See the birds, how much they are intelligent children. So some are burrowing into the ground, some are making the messy nets, some are making the cup shape, some are making the hole cavities, and some are using the fine grasses like hanging nests, which are called as the pendants. Okay, these are the cup shaped, spherical, these are the cup shaped, spherical, okay, or a sack. Sack is a bag like one. And the birds often spend hours building the nest and can turn into works of art. They spend many hours, children, to build this type of nest. One more fact finder is here. Hummingbirds can fly backwards. All the birds can fly forwards, but hummingbird, what is this children? Hummingbird, it fly backwards. It's a very interesting. Okay, it fly backwards. Now let's time to recall. Children. First one, most of the birds can fly. What is the first one? Most of the birds can fly. Like some birds like ostrich and some more birds are also there. 90% of the birds will fly, children, but some birds like ostrich, which are heavy, they won't fly. So what is the first point? Most of the birds can fly. So it's time to recall the lesson. Most of the birds can fly. Birds fly with the help of flapping movement of their wings. So how they fly? With the help of flapping movement. With the help of flapping, like this they will flap. Third one, birds like kiwi, ostrich and penguin do not fly at all. I told you just now, kiwi, which is there available in New Zealand, ostrich and penguin available in Antarctica region. They do not fly. They do not fly. Kiwi, ostrich and penguin. Birds fly to different heights. These birds fly to different heights, children. I told you already. Some birds fly to normal heights, some into extreme heights. Different birds have different feet and claws. So different birds have different feet and claws. They are useful for catching the prey, grasping the prey, and to protect themselves. Most birds build a nest to live. So most birds build nest. These nests are for raising their brood and protecting the eggs. Birds use varieties of material to make their nests. I told you already. They use variety of materials. Variety of materials to make the nests. So this is about the lesson number 9, unit 4, our feathered friends, children. Thank you.